Listen, guys, I'll be the first person to admit I don't know much. Trust me, nobody noticed. Anyways, as I was saying, I didn't know much. No shit, really? There were things that I could have learned before I came here. How's that? Idiot. So as I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted, anyways, I didn't know a whole lot about Thailand, and to be honest with you, everything I learned, I pretty much found here on YouTube and Google, but there are definitely things I wish I had have known that nobody was covering when I decided to move here. So guys, here are 5 things I wish I had have known before I came to Thailand, and hopefully this will help you make the transition, or even just a simple trip vacation here, a little bit smoother than what I have experienced. So let's go. Again, here's 5 things I wish I knew before I came to Thailand. Now I'm going to try to be as diplomatic about this one as possible, but listen, the cops here on Phuket, especially in Patong, are unbelievably corrupt. Now, I'm a little bit worried because you never know who's watching these videos or who's censoring them, but listen, the cops here are unbelievably corrupt. I've paid so much in fines, absolute fines, that it's unbelievable, guys. So listen, one thing you want to do, get yourself an international driver's license, and make sure if you're qualified to drive a motorbike that it is stamped that you can drive a motorbike. They miss it. They miss it all the time, guys. I'm going to tell you something, clerical errors happen. And if you're not qualified to drive a bike and you're driving a bike here in Patong, it's 1,000 baht fine. Also, wear your helmet. It's 1,000 baht fine. Heaven help you if you go through a stop check and they have the little tube to blow in. Guys, make sure there's no alcohol on your breath at all. And if you do get nabbed for drinking and driving and you know you're not drinking and driving, demand to go to the hospital for a blood test. Trust me, I wound up paying $100 US to get out of a situation that I should never have been in because I was stone cold sober. So listen, that is an important thing. Understand that the cops here are corrupt at the end of the day, and you want to make sure you have the proper paperwork, the proper license for driving here, because they are stopping people, especially foreigners, every day because they know that we can afford to pay the fines. There you go. Easiest way to save money, save frustration, and enjoy your trip. You married guys are going to love me for this one, or any guy that's coming here with a significant other, no matter wife, girlfriend, whatever it is. Trust me, nobody, especially me, hates carrying luggage through an airport, waiting for my luggage to come around that stupid carousel. It is a nightmare. Here in Thailand, you don't have to worry about that, guys, because I'm going to tell you something. Clothing is so cheap here. Why bother packing anything except for what you're wearing and the essentials in your carry-on? Listen, guys, you can buy really nice flip-flop sandals here, $4 a pair. Shirts, $3. Hats, as low as $1 to $2. You can get shorts, anything you want, under $5 a pair. And girls, if you're looking for swimsuits, they have some of the most incredible, beautiful bikinis here, and you're going to pay about $5 to $6 US for them. So why would you bother packing a whole bunch of crap, throwing out your back and all of this? Why bother when you can come here and you can buy all new stuff? You can feel great. You can go shopping a little bit. And guys, you're not going to be upset because they're shopping, because guess what? It's cheap as chips to buy everything here. So do not pack anything. Just grab a simple carry-on bag, put the essentials in it, your passport, some money, your credit cards. Just don't bother packing a bunch of stuff, guys. Just come buy it all here because it is so cheap. And I wish I had have known that, because I could have saved myself so much time packing and so much money at home buying crap that, what a waste of money. There you go. Yet another fantastic tip from the doctor. I've touched on this in other videos, guys, so I'm not going to harp on it too long. But again, ATM fees and what they're charging us every time we take money out of an ATM. Unless you're lucky enough to have a Charles Schwab account, and if you're not American, good luck getting one. It is 220 baht every time you take money out of an ATM machine. So what you want to do is you either want to find an ATM that will allow you to take out the maximum amount of money. Now, the ones that I take out, 30,000 baht at a time. I have heard that there are some that will let you take out 100,000. I've honestly never seen one. Now, to get away from this fee, what you can do is you can actually take your passport and your card into the bank, physically go up, see a teller, and they will allow you to withdraw money for free. I've tried it, it works. It works with a credit card and it works with your debit card so long as your debit card has your name on it. If your debit card does not have your name on it, it will not work. So make sure your name is prominently displayed on your debit card and you can save 220 baht every time you take out money. I understand it's not a lot of money, but I'm going to tell you something. If you do that 4 or 5 times a month, it adds up in a hurry. Just trying to help you save, kids. So anybody that has traveled anywhere in the world, especially to a major city, has a nightmarish taxi cab scam story that they like to tell, where they were charged $1 billion for a 2-minute ride, or the taxi took them all over the city and just ran the bill up like crazy. Here in Thailand, it's no different, especially on Phuket. I'm going to tell you something. Up in Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, the cab drivers, the tuk-tuk drivers, the song taos are very reasonable and it's the cheapest way to get around. In Bangkok, yeah, it's hit or miss. But down here on Phuket, it's criminal. It's so bad that the government has actually looked into the fares and stuff and the way that people are acting. I mean, look, more often than not, you're trying to be responsible, not drink and drive, and your driver is way drunk than you are, okay? So one thing I wish I had have known about is, yes, look, we don't have Uber here. We do have ride-hailing apps for your phone, such as Grab and stuff like this. But Grab drivers rip you off beyond belief. There's a whole scam where you'll look for an economy car, you'll agree to $350. All of a sudden they show up in a 12-passenger goddamn van and it's 950 baht, and they're like, oh, there's no cars in your neighborhood for the next 3 hours, and you wind up paying it. If I had have known better, I would not have worked with Grab so much, and I would have downloaded Bolt. Bolt is the best ride-hailing app here in Thailand, guys. I'm telling you, it's 20 to 25% cheaper than Grab, and they never, at least in my experience, they have never tried to rip me off by sending a car that I did not order. So, Grab, forget about it. You want to go and get yourself Bolt. Trust me on this one, guys. Bolt is the best one to use. Now, as a little side bonus here, I'm going to tell you something. If you're using Grab, awesome. It's not a bad app at all. But if you're ordering food, trust me, FoodPanda is cheaper, faster, and better. No question at all. I'm typically saving about 10% every time I use FoodPanda over Grab. So one thing I think is extremely important, no matter where you go in the world, if it's a different language than your native tongue, you should learn some very important phrases and stuff just so you can survive in that country. Such as, say you're going to Cuba, you want to order some beers. Dos cervezas, por favor. Simple and easy. If you're going to China and people stop you on the street and they just start talking to you, you can just look at them and go, what a Zhongwen, wow, my Chinese is not good. Here in Thailand, the most important things that you can learn how to say, it's not hello or thank you or how much. No, it is my ao ped or nit noi ped, which basically means not spicy or just a little bit spicy. I'm going to tell you something, kids. These guys do not play when it comes to food, and spicy here is like nothing you've ever experienced anywhere in the world. So don't take the chance. Learn how to say my ao ped, not spicy, or if you're adventurous and your stomach is built of steel like mine and you're willing to step out a little tiny bit, nit noi, just a little bit. That way there, you're not going to die. You're not going to suffer from Bangkok belly, which most people do here for the first couple of days because they just don't understand how crazy spicy the food is here. Trust me on this one, guys. You will thank me for this one. Myoped and Nitnoy. The two best phrases you can learn here in Thailand. So there we go, guys. There's a few tips and tricks that I have learned over my past year and a half living here in Thailand. Hopefully they save you some time, frustration, and in some cases, a little bit of money here and there. Listen, if you guys got any value out of this video, please subscribe, leave a comment, give me a like, anything like that, and please live your best life possible, guys. If you're not living your best life, find out what you need to do today to get living it, because again, you only have one. And until we're sitting here enjoying a beer together in Thailand, guys, cheers.